Hey everyone, this is Talking Hands, and I think I went a little overboard into buying Alita stuff, but part of the reason is to try to support the sales. So I did definitely intend to buy extras. The only one I really didn't get is the Target exclusive packaging, which I don't know. I just think that the extra that they threw in with it was kind of, I don't know, cheesy or just kind of like too gimmicky. I mean this. Yeah, I know the Funko Pop things are not everybody's style, but yeah, at least it's kind of like a cute little collectible. The little wristband charger thing doesn't really do anything. But this video is mainly not about the steelbook. The steelbook is from Best Buy, and it's not about the Walmart packaging. I might do another separate one for that, separate video for that. This video is about Amazon's collector's edition, the one that's a whopping $200. And if you're wondering why anybody would spend $200 on it, uh, well, here's what it includes. It does include the 4K version of the movie. So it does have the 4K. It does have the 3D Blu-ray, regular Blu-ray. I think it should have a digital code as well. It also has art book that shows some of the concept art. It does have concept art prints as well. I don't know if it's like random with every package. There's another book, which I don't know if this is the same book just open, but it's The Evolution of Alita. It's a 64-page book. But I think the main reason why I definitely wanted to buy this is that it has this certificate of authenticity on here. It's hard to see in the box, but supposedly it is signed by Robert Rodriguez, Rosa Salazar, and James Cameron. And that's what I'm going to look at right now. I'm going to look at that certificate and see if they're actually live signatures. I mean, Star of Ilion asked around. Wait, was it him or was it Taquito? It's one of them. Those guys always make really good videos regards to anything Alita. So it was definitely one of them. I mean, was asking around about that exact information, or maybe it was Gen X. One of those three. I don't remember which one. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna give a shout out to all three of them because all three of them he always makes a lot of really good Alita videos. So definitely check out their channels. I guess I'll just put a link in the description because I'm probably not saying their full names. But anyway, yeah, one of them did check with Amazon, asking Amazon customer service if the signatures are live signatures or they just print it, and they said that they're live. But I mean, I've gotten wrong information from customer service before, so I definitely want to check it out myself. But this is also kind of like an unboxing. We'll just see what everything comes with it. The one thing that does kind of annoy me about Amazon is that when they ship these kind of collectible boxes, I bought the collector's set for Batman animated series, and it's the same thing. They ship it in like the padded envelopes, like not in a box, and then the corners always get messed up in them. I mean, I complained about one of them on the Batman, and they sent me another one, and it was the same thing on the second one. So then I just kind of gave up. And this one has a little tiny little dent here too. I mean, it's not huge. It's not a big deal. I'm pretty sure everything inside is fine, but still, I kind of would like to have everything perfect. But anyway, without further ado, let me go ahead and pop this thing open. Try not to get the box itself. Get it right in the seam here. That should be enough. I hate when they're really long like this, it gets all bent up. Alright, so what I see in here is the book that they mentioned. So I guess there's only one book. The picture shows it looks like it's two, but it's just one of it has open and the other closed. So that's the book. Oh, and a certificate came out with it. Hold on, I'll look at this later. Oh, it's nice. I'm not sure if you can see it in the video or not, but like parts of it are look kind of metallic. It's more, I guess, glossy or reflective than the rest, so it actually does kind of look like it's metallic. Yeah, that's some nice detail, man. She got some badass patterning on her. Oh, and the inside has kind of like the more intricate designs, kind of like her doll body. It's nice. Okay. I'm not sure how clean my hands are, so let me not go through all the pages of this, but that's the book. It's the back of it. It's nothing really on there. Pretty standard fare. Blu-ray, 3D, 4K Ultra HD, the regular Blu-ray and the digital code. I'm probably gonna end up just splitting this up and giving that to my friends, or maybe going onto my channel and seeing, you know, who has commented on mine a lot, my videos a lot, or give some good insight or something like that, and give him a copy, him or her. Let's see here. These should be the prints. Let's see if it's the same as in the picture, then I guess they give the same thing for everybody. If it's different, then it might be like random. Ooh, cool. So it's different, so I guess there's different ones. That's pretty nice. Let's see, one of them is the concept of when I guess she goes to the ship and discovers that room with the force field. And then, I'm sorry, it was out of frame a little bit. And the other one's concept art from when she's playing motorball with the kids, the kids version of motorball. This just to protect that, which is good. You know, I guess they thought of that. Nothing else in the box. All right, so this is the star of the show right here, the certificate of authenticity. Very nice printing. All the big bold letters are metallic shiny. So now I'm gonna try to see if these signatures are alive or not. I'm gonna whip out my trusty jeweler's loop. So give me a second here. What I'm looking for is, when you're signing a live signature, some of the lines that overlap, the ink will actually overlap. If it's a print, it'll just be all one flat layer. It's a little hard to tell because the ink they use is kind of like this metallic flake ink. So a lot of it kind of blends together. It does appear like some parts of it overlap, but I don't know if it's just my imagination or what, because it is kind of hard. It's not as easy to tell as with regular ink. Oh, and I think earlier in the video I said Rosa Salazar. I'm sorry, it was John Landau, Robert Rodriguez, and James Cameron. Yeah, oops, my mistake there. I don't know. I knew that. I don't know why I said Rosa instead. I guess I wanted to say Rosa's name. Jeez, but this kind of ink is really, really hard to tell. There's kind of like a little patterning to this ink. Kind of, it's almost like a foil. And if you follow that pattern, it kind of does look like it follows the lines, which would imply that this is live, instead of like all kind of going the same direction, But I can't tell for sure. Well, I'm sorry I can't give a conclusive result there. I would say 70%. Their live signatures. I think the only way to really, really tell is if somebody happened to have bought two of them, which I don't have enough money to do that, and then compare the two and see if they're identical. If they're identical, then obviously, it's very unlikely that they sign their signatures exactly identical every time. There might be some slight differences. Obviously, they should be very similar because it's your signature, or maybe if somebody can look at mine real quick and then look at yours and see if you notice any kind of difference. Look at how far away the signature is from the line. Maybe the angle of the signatures. Compare like the space between this part of the J and that part of the L. Things like that. See if there's any kind of variations between what you're seeing in my video and if you've bought one. Look at yours as well. Or if somebody has a higher quality loop or some higher quality optic that can really zoom in, like one of those little hand microscope things, to really check the ink lines. I really wish I had one of those, but I don't. You know, but I would say from looking at it that there's a good chance that they're live. Yeah, sorry I can't get more conclusive than that. Like I said, the few things I've noticed is some of the kind of like the patterning in the lines kind of go along with the lines rather than being all like being all the same direction. And then there's some parts of it, especially where it's like it quickly doubles back. It looks like it's thicker than the rest of it. You know, things like that kind of looks like it should be live. So I think it might be, which if it was, that would definitely be very cool. Especially James Cameron. I've been a big fan of James Cameron for a very long time. From I think when I first came to America, one of the first movies I seen in the theaters was Terminator 2. And yeah, no, I was young actually. I wasn't really supposed to be watching it, but my parents let me. But I'm glad they did, man. I mean, like, who cares about the cursing and the violence? I mean, the great story, you know, great acting, and just really moving story, really great story, really great movie. And then from there, it's kind of weird. I watched it backwards, so then I watched the Terminator after Terminator 2. uh, then of course there's True Lies, The Abyss, all these great movies from James Cameron. So I'm really hoping that that's live because I really would love to have his signature on something. But this is gonna go back into the box before I mess it up by accident. But anyway, that's it. Just wanted to do a quick little video showing the unboxing of Amazon's $200 collector's edition. I think if you're a fan of the movie, if you're wondering whether it's worth your money or not, that's subjective. It's only worth your money if you're willing to pay it. That's basically true for anything. Uh, if of course if the signature is live on that certificate, that would make that decision a lot easier for a lot of people. But even if it's not, which I think it is, even if it's not, it does come with the nice prints. It does have kind of like the full version of the movie. It has all the different versions, and that art book is really looks really nice as well. And even if it's a little bit expensive, you're supporting the movie. We're all trying to convince them to make a sequel. So I bought a bunch of copies. I'm going to give them out to friends who might not be convinced to buy it, or maybe they haven't seen the movie because the advertising wasn't really that great. So I'm gonna definitely try to do my part in supporting the movie. Hopefully we get a sequel. But that's it for my video. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.